Hi guys, Francois here. A few of you have asked me to give you a little bit more information as to exactly how this limited opportunity within Crowd1 works. So I'm going to go off screen after I've done this and then run you through a short little, probably a 2 or 3 minute presentation, and you can exactly see what's happening. Because of the time sensitivity of this and that this would actually disappear as an option on the 10th of August. In actual fact, it's actually midnight, the 9th of next month. So if you want to do something about it, that would be the correct time to do that. So speak to you in a little while. I'm going off screen now and just switching over to a new slide. Cheers. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm back. Right, let's run through this. Let's start up here, crowd one, and start off with the roadmap. And all I'm asking you guys is just keep an open mind about this. You never know where this could lead to. So, right down here in 2015 is when these guys started, and up to and including December 2018, over a 4-year period, what they did, they aligned themselves with the entity of online entertainment. So within that sphere of business, you're looking at gaming, you're looking at gambling, you're looking at movies, you're looking at music, all kinds of entertainment that is associated with an online activity. And what they did, they went ahead and reserved service level agreements with companies like Android, Google, Apple, Filigo, Mixter, and even a couple of others. Now, before somebody introduced this to me, just now, not even a week ago, I didn't even know these companies called Filigo and Mixter. They've never meant anything to me. But basically, because what we're looking at here is the cell phone industry, data, as some of us would call it, you are looking at all these things as far as gaming, movies, music, it all happens on the smartphone nowadays. And companies like Android, Google, and Apple, they run these apps or applications on their platforms. So a service level agreement has been reached with these companies, and when people do these type of things, obviously revenue flows, and a certain portion of that revenue is generated back to Crowd1. Now, the name Crowd1, all that it really means is that they are moving into the new economy that's starting to emerge nowadays, which is called crowdfunding. And that is just moving away from the banks. So they aren't looking for investors, they're not looking for banks to back them up as far as finances are concerned. They simply brought it to the public, hence the crowdfunding concept. Now, in January 19, they kicked off, and they're just calling it simply owner rights. But in actual fact, it's just the same thing as a share. Although they're not listed publicly on an exchange or a exchange platform yet, these owner rights shares started off at 0.02 euro cents way back in January 2019. Now, we are currently 7 months later, and they are now worth €1.15. That means a growth of 1,050%. I wish I knew about them 4 or 5 months ago. Now, that's where they are right now, and this changes every single Friday night at midnight. So Saturday morning, these could possibly be worth €1.40. We don't know. We will see. But what is important is on the 10th of August 2019, a couple of days away, the expected price per owner right would be €2. Means already we've sort of doubled as what we came in for. But this is what important. They would not be available anymore. And that puts us in this position that this is just a small window, a small opportunity that one could get in and get access to this. Now, October 2019, that is when these owner rights would transmute and they would start with a monthly dividend payout. Now, what that payout is exactly going to be, we've heard talk, we've heard figures mentioned. It could be quite significant. And this is what we're after. We are after cash flow, so we never actually want to get rid of these shares, because their prediction is that these shares by the end of this year, December 2019, could be worth €200 each. Now, if you If you think that is exuberant or it's way too high or unrealistic, just think of Google and Apple and Facebook. They didn't even exist 10 years ago. The online entertainment industry is now in excess of 7 trillion US dollars. Only 3.5 billion of the world's population are on the internet or online at the moment. In the next 4 or 5 years, that figure could double or even be more than that. And who are these people that are coming in? The younger generation that do these type of things on the internet. It's just absolutely a phenomenal entity. Now, let's look at the packages quickly. You can obtain a white package. That would go for a price of 1,850 Rand right now, today, which will give you 91 shares. A black at 5600, 260 shares. A gold at 13,600, 869 shares. Titanium, the big one, at 43,000, 3,043 shares. Now, just consider the white. If you do anything, consider the white at least. And let's look at the money. If the increase from the 1st of October to December 2019 is from €2 to €200, a white package with 91 shares or owner rights could well mean that you would end up with €18,200 in value, times that, let's call it an exchange rate of 16. That puts almost 300,000 rands worth of value in your pocket. But here's another interesting aspect. Right now, up until the 10th of August, we have a double owner rights promotion, meaning for that 1,850, you will end up with 182 shares. 520, 1738, 6086, which would possibly mean that you are landing up with a share value of over 500,000. Now look, anything can go wrong. There's no guarantees here. It's simply taking a chance if your gut feel gives that to you. If these shares don't go to 200 but only go to 50, what have we lost? Absolutely nothing. But as far as the monthly dividends are concerned, it has been said in a public meeting that even on the white with 91 shares, you could possibly be thinking, once it's run its course and it's picked up a little bit of momentum, that could actually work out to about 2,000 Rand a week, call it 8,000 Rand a month. Who cannot do with another consistent, ongoing, passive income of that type of caliber? I think that would be absolutely phenomenal. And that, my friends, are quite simply the story behind CROWD1 right at this point in time. Now, this is just a little sliver of the whole CROWD1 entity. Obviously, there's a huge marketing campaign on the back end of this. If you guys are interested in learning and knowing more about that, please feel free to contact me. We can chat and talk about that because there's some interesting additional bonuses involved there. Right. Even if from this aspect and you are now convinced to get started here, you can simply follow this link right down at the bottom here. You can sign yourself up. That's totally free. You then have one or two options that you can utilize to get your payment in. I personally use Bitcoin on all possible applications that I can use that. But there are one or two other aspects as well. For instance, a credit card or a debit card if it is linked in the correct way. So speak to you soon. Thank you for watching this, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye.